Hello everybody, this is the Introverted Comedian. Welcome back to a new video from Medieval Dynasty. So, during the last video I was able to buy some donkeys. In order to buy those, you will need to unlock the farming technology donkey shelter. And once you unlock that, we'll actually need to build a donkey shelter. You can do that by accessing the farming building, the animal husbandry buildings, and place the donkey shelter. As you can see, it doesn't require that many resources, so it's quite easy to build. Now, if you do want to buy a donkey or a foal, you need to get yourself over here in Tutki, close to where the wagoner is. As you enter the village, on the left side, you will see another animal shelter over here, and this lady. And usually the adult donkeys are on this side, and over here you can see the foals. The foals cost 324 coins. If I remember correctly, I think the adult ones cost 481 coins or something like that. So at the moment, I just need to get back to my village.
Enjoy the summer. No. How can I help you?
I will just simply fast travel. I also was able to get some geese. I got those from Gostovia. You can get them from over here. They are a very good source for eggs, or you can also get feathers from them. But my main goal at the moment is to get as much as possible farming experience, and that does actually help. Even though I'm not taking care of them directly, I am gaining passive farming experience. Now, as you can see, they will just be around. You will need one person to feed them, unless you want to feed them yourself. And you can also build saddles and saddlebags for them. Just quickly go and unlock them, and they can actually be used for transport. So let's quickly look over here. So when it comes to the mount, I've already... So in order to actually get the saddlebags, you will need production technology and the stewing hut unlocked. Depending on the level of the stewing hut, 1, 2, or 3, you can get better versions of the saddles or the saddlebags. And of course, each of them will have different perks. So I need 2 pieces of wool fabric, one piece of wool fabric, 1 piece of linen fabric. Quite a lot of linen fabric over here. But the main issue is at the moment I need some tin bars. And I will just unlock the schemes. So with the tin bars, it looks like I'm gonna need to have a trip. Now, if I already had a mine of my own, you would be able to get your villagers to mine that for you. Unfortunately, I do not have a mine, so I do have to buy those tin bars. Not very happy about having to do so. Well, basically, I'm not buying the tin bars. I'm going to buy some tin, turn it into bars. I would have honestly preferred to have the donkey available already. One of the reasons is that I'm going to need to travel to one of 2 locations. So in Hornica and Lesnica, you can buy some ore. Basically, if I had the bags as well as the saddle, I would have been able to probably get most of the ore from the traders. So at the moment, I'm not worried about my finances, even though I did spend quite a bit unlocking a few things. So I'm not selling anything, although I could sell a couple of things. I could produce a couple of things and sell them.
Maybe. Hello there.
I'm going to visit Hornica. Okay, I'll quickly take a look at the villagers over here. I don't remember exactly what they can do. See if they are useful. Unfortunately, not at the moment. Okie dokie, so let's see. Wait, my friend.
How do you do? Price is so low, you don't need.
From this guy, you can buy some copper, some tin ore.
Have a nice day.
Now, I already have 2 excavation sheds and they're producing a decent amount of copper. So I, from the second person that's actually selling metals, I will only grab some tin.
Hello, best goods in the valley.
Again, if I had the amount available, it would have been much better because I could have easily gotten nearly all the ore from here.
So long.
Even so, it's a decent amount. So basically, the ore that I'm getting now, I only need a few pieces to turn them into tin bars so I can get the saddle.
Hello.
And also get the saddlebags. But after that, I can simply convert it into bronze along with the... Wait, nothing. Yeah, I just saw some shade. I was thinking there was something on the ground, hoping to loot something. So, as I was saying, once I get the tin bars and I get the saddles and saddlebags sorted, I can actually focus on doing some bronze on crafting some bronze bars. With the bronze bars, I can craft some bronze knives, and actually I can make some money out of them. You don't necessarily need to sell them if you have as many coins that as I have now. You don't necessarily need to stress about that. You can sell them later. You can even open your own market stall in your village and easily do that. Okay, for the moment, I just want to turn every piece of ore that I have into bars. I did have some iron ore from before. And I'm going to save that iron ore for later in case I need some more tools the next season. Okay. Perfect. Oh, nope, not perfect. So the reason why this was not perfect is the fact that if you have the tin bars in the smithy, you can only use them in the smithy. And I need to use them in the sewing hut. Okay, so let's see exactly what I need. Okay, I can actually get the saddlebags crafted right now. And I will need one wool and one linen fabric. Again, this is one of the reasons why I previously kept all my linen and my wool threads, in order to make sure that I can use them in such situations. And some of them I'm going to use for other purposes, and I will be able to get some lighting around my village. Okay, let's see if I remember this well. I think I... Okay, so basically physics work decently. Sometimes if you get stuck over here, it's too high for you, but you can just go around. Okay, I'll quickly check to see if I have some horseshoes. I'm not sure if the donkeys actually need them. I think I had some. Okay, well, let's see. I don't remember exactly how you actually add them on them. Well, we'll see. So, okay, so you can actually saddle him up, but that will need to wait until morning. Okay, with me being busy with all of that until morning, I will drop these over here. So I've also taken a quest for new fields to get some additional building technology points. Farming technology points. I only need to take down 20 trees. If this was in the beginning of the game, it would have been quite a hard task. But once you level up your tools, you upgrade them, it's quite easy. So I'm going to chop a couple of them right now. You don't even need to fully process them, you can just get them on the ground. You don't need to remove the stumps, although it would have made more sense like that. I can actually just take care of them in the night without using too much time for the next day to do so. I'm not going to chop them all the way. I'm not going to turn them into logs yet. I will do that next day so I can actually see what I'm grabbing. So again, one of the best ways to complete this quest is once you've actually leveled up your tools, upgraded them to at least bronze. Although it's preferable if you do it when you have the iron tools. As you can see, it only takes 3 strikes to chop down a tree, so basically I'm able to do a very fast job over here. Now, this might actually turn out to be risky. I hope I don't end up with a tree falling on my head. Okay, I was lucky over there. So again, wood cutting in the game is quite straightforward when it comes to actually being able to chop more trees in the future. As long as you don't remove the stumps, they will spawn again in 1 year since you chopped them down. So unless you need to build something around, it's best not to remove those stumps. Always make sure that you're not standing in the way where the tree will fall. If it drops on you, you will lose health. Perfect, and I got the quest sorted. For some other quests, like side quests, such as this one, you will actually need to go back to the person that gave you the quest to finish it. For this one, it's not necessary. Okay. Off to sleep I go. And more things to do in the morning. Okay, so I just noticed this. If you look on the map right now, it's actually showing the mount. You can actually whistle it. Unfortunately, it's usually when you whistle, it's not going to pop up next to you. And I find this quite annoying. It does pop up at a further distance. Okay, so like I said, if you want to mount them, apparently this guy cannot get the saddle. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so you have your own inventory. And your mounts inventory should pop up once you press R3 for this. Okay, so I think I know how to do it now. So open the saddlebags for your donkey. Now go to your inventory. In my case, I need to press R3 to switch to the mounts inventory. And then you can actually equip this for your mount. As you can see, okay, I've actually done something silly. I've actually got small saddlebags and large saddlebags. I didn't actually get a saddle, so this is why it was hard to saddle him up. Still, he's doing very well. He's able to carry quite a decent amount of weight. Now let's unlock those saddles. And again, it does come as proof that you shouldn't rush up on what you're doing. So basically there's two types of saddles. There's normal saddle and you have this ornate saddle, sorry, and they come up with the sewing huts. I think level 2 and level 3. So saddlebags are coming from here. And let's see. I think it's somewhere around here, but I'm too blind to see it. Okay, so I think both of them were at level 2. sewing. So, nope, this is the normal saddlebag, and I don't need the normal saddlebag. Yeah, I apologize about that. I am definitely half blind. Yeah, anyway, in order to unlock them, you can just quickly go over here to mount and have them unlocked. So I do need 3 pieces of linen. Again, it's best to, once you get to higher levels, it's always best to keep some linen thread around. Do not sell everything, so you can actually craft the objects that you need. I still cannot believe that I was unable to see where it is. Let me double check it. And again, I do apologize for being half blind. So level 1 of the sewing hut doesn't seem to have anything related to saddles or saddlebags. Level 2 of the sewing hut has the saddlebag, simple saddlebag. And this one actually has the ornate saddle. The ornate saddle only shows how many kilos it has. Does it actually show what it does? A little bit disappointed. Anyway, I can actually now saddle a donkey and see what he can do. So you can actually just or maybe not. Key ornate saddle. Again, your inventory, then switch to the mount inventory. So now I know why it wasn't working. And it's not working because apparently Mr. Donkey cannot use an ornate saddle. That one might actually be just for the horses. So I need 2 more pieces of linen fabric. Yeah. Like I said, I haven't actually played the game in a very long time, so I do forget some of these things. And I am doing my usual gameplay. I do not have a scripted version for what I'm doing. One of the reasons why I'm not doing a scripted version is because you sometimes depend on events from the world. Sometimes bandits can generate in your proximity. Sometimes you can find, I don't know, an iron tool while you just started your game. Okay, and this is it. Mr. Donkey has a saddle as well. Finally. So I can actually keep the ornate saddle for my horse when I will have one. This one I can actually sell. Now, like I previously said, I can now turn all of those bars into tin bar, all of those tin bars and copper bars into bronze bars. And now I'm just going to get my donkey with me when I travel to the next location. one of the reasons why the donkey will be very useful is that it can carry things for you. In my case, I don't need the donkey to carry anything for me going forward. It will just need to carry things when I come back. So let's see. You just need to press X on PlayStation and you can actually ride the donkey. Kidoki, Mr. Donkey. You don't need to take care when you're riding because you can actually smash into things. Now, as you can see, it can also sprint. It will drain its stamina a lot faster. I did unlock the perks for him, so he's not... Okay, and how do I dismount? Apparently this way, so you need to keep R3 pressed in order to dismount. Now, honestly, with the donkey, it's because its speed is not so high. It would have taken a long time for me to go to Lesnica.
How can I help you?
So I am choosing to go with this guy. Then you can just simply go a little bit further, summon your donkey. Usually it's not immediately where you want it, so it's a little bit annoying, but it's better than nothing. Okay, so what I want to do now is grab as much ore as possible from this guy.
How can I only the best products here? Help you. Best goods in the
Okay,
valley.
nearly forgot that I can actually sell things to him.
So long.
This lady also has money, so I can sell things to her as well.
Have a nice day.
Okay, where's my donkey? Where's my donkey? Okay, my donkey is coming for me. And stop right here. Okay, now I'm not sure exactly how much he will be able to carry. But I am going to buy all the tin ore from this lady and see if we can actually get everything back together. So he can withstand 93 kilos. That's perfect. Okay, you can always add more, but it's not okay to do so. I don't think he would be able to fast travel then. Don't remember exactly how it works. Okay, and now I can actually get the rest of whatever it is here. That's perfect. So I don't actually need to ride the donkey. I do want to test something though. So as long as you're not overloaded and the donkey is not overloaded, you can still ride at the same speed. So this is okay. In my case, I don't actually need to ride the poor and cute donkey. I
How is
will
life treating you?
fast travel back to Gostovia and then I just need to ride it back home. Let's see. It does seem like I'm actually doing better with my own speed. The main issue is I do not have the same stamina. So I will just travel on my fine steed. Does make me feel a little bit like Shrek. Okay, so basically I just need him over here. Oh, sorry about that, mate.
Here.
Okay, so if you need something, send to your storage. You can just do this. Now I can just go into the donkey's inventory and I can transfer this to my character. So basically, there we go. I just quickly transferred lots of weight. And I'm going to take him home, to his home. Okay, my friend. Okay, so if you want, you can also collect some manure from where the donkeys live. It's not giving you a high quantity, but it's not bad either. Unfortunately, this is something that your workers will not collect. I have absolutely no idea what happened here. So I know I've chopped up those trees. I think
Is definitely better than living on the road.
this guy was strong enough to actually throw them. This is my first time seeing flying trees. Okay, so initially I was thinking it's something. This was actually a very good detail of the game. You can actually see the realistic shade on the ground from the tree falling over here. I have no idea how they managed to land this way, so basically I had one of them land over there. Again, the physics in the game are quite impressive, as you can see. As soon as I turned it from a tree to a log, it simply started floating. Yeah, I'm still shocked about that. I was honestly expecting an Easter egg or something flying in the sky after seeing that shadow. I wasn't expecting this, definitely. It's yeah. Like I said, I've played the game quite a few times before, and I've experienced plenty of things around that you don't get to experience all the time. But this is definitely a first one. Seeing flying trees is definitely a first one. Yeah, so I think it came from here. Because I know I chopped up quite a few of them over here. Or better said, I chopped down quite a few of them over here. So, yeah, it's an experience. Yeah, I think my friend over here started walking, and when he wasn't able to go further, he was like, yeah, nope, I'm just throwing these away. Again, it's such... oh no, I think there was one of them on the road, and that one was thrown away. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It still got thrown away. Let's quickly check what I can get over here. Oh, when it comes to extraction, I've got the mule, I've got the master of destruction, extraction knowledge. Yeah, it doesn't actually help that much. So these, I don't actually find them that helpful. This one, on the other hand, is a little bit helpful. Careful, miner. Since, oh, so it looks like there's a 50% chance to extract additional resources from deposit once you reach tier 3. So that one might actually turn out to be a bit helpful in the future. So, yeah, still shook up a little bit by seeing that flying 3. And that was just as I was saying, that the physics in the game work quite realistic. I'm not sure how realistic that was. Flying trees, as far as I know, are not part of physics. Okay, so again, if you want, you can also call your donkey for activities such as this one. Right now, you can just summon him, and he will be able to carry the additional resources. But I don't actually need to make him do this work because they are all very close. On the other hand, it did open up something new for me, which is I am finally able to start building a little bit away from the village. As I previously mentioned, the starting location is very, very nice, but the main issue, as you can see, is the fact that the ground is not flat at all. So the construction is quite difficult. Also, I did change my settings. So I did change my settings to 150% buildings. So I can have quite a decent amount of buildings. It can be further increased once you get the development stages unlocked by doing additional quests. By doing the main quest, chapters. And yeah, I am planning on moving to an area that allows me to have a more decent flat surface where I can build, especially since I want to build some better houses. I'm now going with the basic houses in the area where I'm building. First of all, because I don't want to chop up that many trees. Second of all, because I want to use the space as much as possible for what I need, not for something that it's not 100% necessary. Okie dokie, let's see. Some more logs over here. It's always worth using your inspection mode. Basically, you just need to press L1 on PS4. Sorry, on PS5, and you can actually see where the items are. Okay, so let's have a quick look Now, one of the reasons why I want to start building away is because I want to level up this so I can finally get a mine, and I am very close to doing so. And one of the first buildings that I want to build away is... Well, the first two buildings that I want to build away are these. So I need some planks, stone, logs, lots of logs. Okie dokie. So it looks like I will need 2 trips. Let's double check. So the reason why I'm doing the resource storage is because I will plan to store resources in there and be able to use them faster. So I need 92 logs, 30 planks, and 12 stones. Here's some logs. Okie dokie, let's quickly grab my hammer. Let's check how many planks I actually have in here. I should have quite a decent amount. Okay, I'll grab all of them. I'll just quickly transfer them to my donkey. Okay, so you actually need to be in a certain distance. Let's see if I can ride while being overloaded. Okay, so I can actually ride while being overloaded. Okay, Mr. Donkey, there you go. Okay, now poor Mr. Donkey is overloaded. Okay. So that was 12 stones. And now I'm the one who ended up being overloaded, but I did get lots of planks with me, so this is why. Okay, let's make a ride for it. And I'll just need to come back later for what else I need extra. So the area that I'm going to build in is not very far away from my villages. The reason why I want to build over here is because this is quite a flat area. As you can see. Okay, I'll quickly need to have a look around. There's usually some bandits spawning over here. Fortunately, they didn't spawn this time. Okay, and I'll need to see exactly how I'm doing my construction. Let's see, north over there. Yeah, so I am thinking of making fields and orchards next to this, the water. Okay, let's have an orchard built first. So I can see exactly how it's getting laid on the ground. Okay. Quite simple. Make a pathway here, and I will have a fishery over here. Yeah, I'm not happy that you cannot turn things around, but it's better than nothing. Probably have a barn over here and farming sheds. So I will build my resource storage over here. Again, it's annoying that I need to do 2 trips, but better than nothing. Let's see. So I'll just get it over here. Now, this is honestly not a mandatory step. You don't actually need to be moving. In my case, it's a personal choice. Okay, bang, bang, bang. Okay, so one of the unfortunate things about okay, I actually finished them. So one of the unfortunate things about having your I need to build far away from where you have your village is the fact that you won't be able to use the resources from the village. You only are able to use what you're carrying. I do want to test as soon as I have this fixed. I've never actually tested it. I usually have my villages built in the same, I keep them in the same place. So I'll just drop the planks over here. I don't actually need them at the moment. Grab Mr. Donkey and grab some more of those logs. So yeah, I'm going to test it in a few minutes after I finish building that. You won't be able to actually link the resources from the previous settlement, if I'm not mistaken. So if you have 2 storages that are close to each other, they will share the same resources. But when it comes to having them apart like this, far away from each other, I'm not sure if it's going to work. See Daisy. But I'm still testing things, so who knows, maybe it will work. Okie. So let's see. Okay, now I do need.
My mouth's dry.
Have plenty of planks, more logs, 14 stones. I can actually get the stones from there. So I'll just focus on logs at the moment. Now, I don't think my friends are producing enough at the moment, because I did use quite a lot of them. Oh, I still have plenty. So okay, I have no idea what's weighing so much on me. That doesn't matter. Mr. Donkey is over here Again, if you want to move things faster, you can move them from the distance. Okay. I have no idea why I was under the impression that the logs are weighing 1 kilo. They do weigh 2 kilos. So this is why I will need to do an additional trip. Okie I'll just grab some more logs on myself. Now, Mr. Donkey should be able to carry me with the additional logs. I hope. Okay, so it seems like Mr. Donkey is not affected by carrying loads of resources. So you can overload yourself as long as you can move. You can have the mount carry quite a bit. So honestly, it is quite useful, as you can see, to have a mount. To be fair, it's much more useful to have the horse, since it will allow you to actually do a better job with building. Sorry, not with building, with your speed. Okay, so let's go with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so fortunately I am about to complete this one. Perfect. So I can actually get proper storage now. Grab the logs from my donkey, add them in here. Yeah, so this is much more simple than actually having to build things from scratch, sorry. So I'll quickly grab okay. Oh, so you do actually share the this is totally unexpected. So you do actually share the main storage. Okay, this is very, very good news for me. I wasn't expecting this, but because I'm sharing the main storage, now I'm much, much happier. And Okie, place my food storage over here. Okay, so this is actually amazing news. I wasn't expecting this, to be honest. I was expecting to kind of start a new village. It seems like I haven't played enough. So yeah, with this, you can actually easily move villages. You just need the main thing. You just need to build a resource storage where you want your buildings, and then that's it. Let's see if the food is actually shared. Okay, so including the food is actually shared. This makes things much, much better and easier. Well, I'm still quite surprised about it. So I do need to plan how and what I'm building around here. But the good news is that I'm actually able to move villages without doing much. Okay, let me just grab Mr. Donkey over here, head back to my village. You, oopsie daisy. Yeah, so like I said, you can actually fall off the donkey or off the mount. Doesn't have to be a donkey, and it's not the poor donkey's fault that I'm a bad driver. Kidoki. So yeah, this was a premiere into things for me. I got to see flying trees, and I also managed to confirm the fact that if you build a resource storage far away from where you have your initial location, it will share inventory with the other ones, no matter where you build them. Okie, I will leave Mr. Donkey over here with his spouse, and I will go to my own spouse. This was actually very, very interesting. Let me double check one more thing. Okay, so you can actually decorate your house. I will need to get to 5,000 in technology when it comes to building, but then I will also be able to get the hanging lanterns, and I can actually have proper lighting. Okay, quickly grab some sleep and get this. Okay, so sorry, love. So basically, I have been mistaken about the donkey shelter, which you can actually get 250 experience points when it comes to farming, and I feel so bad about not knowing this. You can actually use the donkey as a mount. He is not very fast, but he can carry, and you do need carrying capacity in the beginning when you're at that level. Also, if you are building resource storages and you're building them like I just did, quite a distance away from where you're building your main village, you can actually share inventories. So I was expecting to actually have to move everything there, but I don't need to. I will probably need to have some local buildings like the farming shed over there in order for farmers to work the fields there. Yeah, so this has been very, very educative for me. I've learned new things myself. I don't know what that guy is doing over there. I honestly don't know what he's doing over there. Not my problem, but I've seen flying trees. So, yeah. In game, of course, I've seen flying trees. So basically, this is the third part of this season and my gameplay of Medieval Dynasty. If you have any tips and tricks to share, please leave a comment. If you found anything useful from what I've shown in this video, please leave a comment. Until next time, have a good time. Bye bye.